Okay, there we have it. So hopefully this will stay connected and all is good now. All right, everyone, welcome to Wednesday night. I know, Wednesday already. Hope you had a great day. I did. And that is the topic of this evening's, I'll get my teeth put back in, this evening's Facebook Live. I'm Lori Ann Robinson, fashion consultant, and happy fall. Hello, fall. Very excited. So we're not going to talk about fashion really per se tonight. We're going to talk about networking. Yeah. And I was at 2 events today, and normally I don't do 2 events in a day, but it just kind of fell in that way that there were 2 events on my calendar that I did. And I wanted to talk to you all about stepping up with your personal branding when you're attending networking events. And I've spoke of this before, but it's just a new season, and this is a little refresher course from your friendly fashion consultant, so don't be writing me any hate mails, because y'all know I'm right on this. When you're attending these events, you gotta step it up a little bit. Some of you need to step it up a lot. I'm sorry, tough love. I saw some stuff today that belongs if you're doing car washing on Saturday morning. Does not belong on your body when you're at a networking meeting. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. You know, you want to speak your business not only verbally, but you want to look your business. You want people to know, like, and trust you, right? We've all heard that about a zillion times. And especially if you're in an industry that is reflected by what, you look like. Especially if you're in one of the personal care beauty industries, you definitely got to really ramp it up, because you can't go to an event and just look like you just rolled out of bed. You're not going to get that, I just lost my train of thought. The train left the station. That word. People aren't going to, I don't want to say the word trust, but they're not really going to, think that maybe you know what you're doing because you showed up at a meeting looking the way you looked that particular day, and you did not speak your business at all. Now, I am going to preface this, and I have said this before, I don't mean you need to show up in designer clothes and dress to the nines and spend 3 hours in the morning or whatever getting dressed for the day, and that's not what I mean at all. But you need to show up, looking professional, looking put together, not wearing dated clothes that, maybe 15 years ago were in style. Making sure your clothes fit, your hair, makeup is somewhat put together and done. It's all, especially for women. Now, guys, you don't want to show up looking like a train wreck either. Now, I think it's perfectly acceptable if you're in an industry that you have logoed shirts. Sometimes the guys will have really nice dress shirts or a really nice polo shirt. I think that is perfectly acceptable to wear to a networking meeting. If it's a morning or an afternoon one. An evening one, depending on the venue where it is. That might not work out as well. So, you always have to be aware of your surroundings and where you are. So, you need to, again, step it up. Think about it in advance. Just don't put anything on that morning. Plan it out in advance, especially if you're going to be going to a couple of meetings during the month. Why not plan in advance? A lot of you may plan meals in advance. You plan your programs. You plan what you're going to do for a client. Why not plan out what you're going to wear? And again, also, I'm going to say it does not take an infinite amount of money to put yourself together. And I do this very often with my clients. I build them like a good business casual capsule wardrobe. So it is based on an odd number of pieces. You might have heard me talk about this before. Then you can mix and match and change out your accessories. So you always know you've got something to wear. It looks great on you, and you have other pieces, accessories and things to work with it, because everything works together. That is really a key to building a really good basic wardrobe. And some of you, that may be just exactly what you need, just starting to build a really good core wardrobe, so that when you are out and about networking, that it will serve you very well. You know, and trust me, when you change out accessories and so forth, people are not going to be remembering if you're wearing the same thing. You know, you change things out, trust me, it doesn't work that way. You know, if you wear something very flamboyant and very loud, yeah, they may remember that. But if you have some really good basic pieces, and in smaller prints, if you're into prints, or even just into solids, that's great. And then you can add scarves or cardigans or whatever, kind of be your accessory pieces that could be a little bit more colorful and jazzier, you know, if you want to go with some of the trends, okay? So that's my big tip for the evening, is to be careful when you're out there, because let me tell you, there were some eye-rolling things going on. And it wasn't me. I was not rolling my eyes. I was watching others roll their eyes. So, you know, you want the business, don't you? That's the whole point of the networking. You want to get that business. So you want to be able to connect with people and, you know, be your own visual business card. Look great on the other end of that business card when you're handing it out, okay? So always think about that. It's not just the business card. Okay, it's not just the business card, it's what's on the other end. Facebook is hating me tonight. Maybe it's the full moon. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a good rest of your evening. And by the way, it is not only National Vodka Day, it's National Kale Day. I just posted that. So pick your poison, people, and you can celebrate with either one or both, however you want to do it. And if you find some really great recipe where you're using vodka and kale together, you've got some like great kale martini, please send it my way. Put it down in the comments. I would love to see what it is. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.